Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Your girl got a new mic picked on me. Say something, baby. It's a mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey everybody, I am back live in action and reporting for duty. And y'all, I'm so excited because I got me a little microphone real quick. Just on real quick, y'all. I actually found this at Walmart. I think it was like $20 or something like that. But anyway, I just want to see like I just want to see like how this sound. But let me know in the comments, y'all, if I sound any different, like any closer, any better or whatever. But y'all, real quick, I got something to say, y'all. I always got something to say, but I got something to say for real. So I'm so excited because I think I told y'all like a while ago that I was doing the Daniel fast. So here's my update for the Daniel fast. So anyway, y'all, I've been doing the Daniel fast for 21 days. I was fasting. And after 21 days, my fast was gonna be finished. And I'm like, basically, long story short, it's been going great. I did great. I didn't mess it up. And with the Daniel fast, I have been doing no sweets, no breads, no fried foods, and water only, with the exception of natural juices and natural smoothies. So I've been doing great. Writing, journaling, reading my Bible every day. I haven't skipped a day. And what else? Just like staying active with my goals, my personal goals and stuff like that. So it's been really good and great for me. So as you know, if y'all are staying tuned, y'all, my whole channel is a journey. So, you know, you gonna catch it at a specific order. And so basically, I want to hold this microphone, y'all. I could pin it to my shirt, but I don't want to. So anyway, yeah, so getting back into it, this Daniel fast, as y'all know, just the other day I was in the spirit and it felt so good. Like, it was so great. And I feel like at home. And I'm just so excited because, again, that's like back then, a few years ago, when I wanted to commit suicide, that's where I saw myself being, is the reason why I wanted to die so bad. And I just feel so great that I just basically like stayed down. Like, day after my suicide attempt, which was on May 3rd, 2020, God found me. And I already been knew him, knew Jesus. I was already baptized. And but I went into the world and I came away from God. And so at that time I was so unhappy. I needed to just live, and the way I was living is not the way I was meant to be living. And my body understood that I needed to get back to my assignment. Okay, so y'all, that day after that, I started studying the Bible with Jehovah's Witness because I received a phone call the very next morning after my attempt. And I was just like, well, if God trying to contact me, let me see what he's talking about. And I just pretty much just been in my Bible every day since then, since 2020, May 4th, 2020. And then doing Bible study. Right now I don't study with them anymore. And we can go into that another day. But for right now, I just study between me and God and my friends and and y'all. And so I do buy or get like Bible devotionals. Right now I'm studying out of the Joyce Meyer's 365 daily, I think it's called daily Bible devotionals or something like that. But anyway, y'all, I'm sorry I had to get all of that out. Let's get back into this Daniel fast. So with my Daniel fast, like I said, I was fasting for 21 days. We coming up on day 21. And I started to go, I always go in the spirit. But just that other night was so, it was a little bit different for me, but it was real good to me, to the point where I think it's because my fast was about to be over, because today is day 21. I'm going to show y'all some foods that I've been eating since I've been eating real healthy and just like, you know, eating what I'm supposed to eat. But basically what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to get to is I started working out on day 19 of my Daniel fast. And I'm like, dang, why I wasn't been working out? But sometimes you can't question certain things. Like, you can't go into your past and question why you ain't already been doing something. It's your time is now. So that means grab it, do what you're supposed to do with it. So with that being said, on day 1 of me working out, I'm on day, I think today is day 3 of working out. So I'm on day 1 of working out, I worked out in the morning for 7 minutes. On day 2 of working out, I worked out in the morning and in the nighttime. And both workouts was approximately like 15 minutes. And now today is day 3. I worked out this morning, I worked out tonight. So now I'm doing real good with working out. So basically, today is day 21 of my Daniel fast. I'm receiving a certain, like a new level of discipline. I'm receiving more clarity. I'm more tuned in my spirit and in the spirit of God. And yesterday or the day before, I was like, man, I'm feeling this urge in my spirit. Like I should keep going with my fast. And I'm like, basically, long story short, today, I got the confirmation to continue to go on with my fast. So, where we at with it, y'all? Today I'm on day 21. We going all the way to 40, okay? Because I'm not even gonna hold you. When I was in the spirit and it was the best thing ever, I'm not ready to go back into the world. Like I just mentioned, back then, I done went into the world. Y'all, all type of stuff that I was doing, I went back to God in 2020. And it's like after I got married, I went back into the world again. And it's just like, I didn't plan on like going back into the world. I really thought me and my husband was being for God, because me and my husband was studying the Bible with me as well. But honestly, that he didn't really have it in his heart like I had it in my heart. And one piece of advice that I can give to any young women, or possibly even, and you know what, and any young man, if you are all for God and you're studying, don't try to be with nobody who is in the world. Your mentality will be different. Your principles will be different. Your loyalty will be different. Your morals, your values, your attitude towards situations, everything is going to be different now. You can always learn everything or anything from anybody. But as far as making someone your companion, and as far as like a companionship, if I'm being extremely loyal to God, that would let you know that I'm going to be extremely loyal to you. If I don't have any loyalty with nobody other than myself, and now you trying to come in my picture, anything can go. And I can either be loyal to you right now and choose later that, no, that ain't really what I want, and I'm not going to be loyal to you no more because I changed my mind. And I'm just being straight up. I'm just being honest. So if you all for God, stay all for God, because God will send you somebody who is all for him too, and you will still be able to meet in the middle, because you're both not going to be perfect. So what I'm saying is, even if you both cursing and you still all for God, but you just got some old habits that you got to get through, you're gonna get through it, and the other person will say, you know what, you've been using some foul language lately, and You need to calm down on your profanity, and then you'll be like, oh yeah, you know what, you right. Or you might tell that to the other person, you know what, baby, you need to make sure you ain't got your potty mouth like that, because God don't like that. And then you say you right, or they say yeah, you right. So anyway, going back into it with the Daniel fast. And basically a person from God, like you, basically also what I'm saying is they're not going to be scared to accept discipline and accountability. And so people of the world, they ain't where they at. So God, he told me to keep going. And again, how he told me to keep going is because when I started working out, I'm like, man, I'm being motivated. I'm just going. And then when I woke up this morning, I was reading my Bible and I got into Mark. Now, when I got into Mark, I want to say, I got into Mark, I was on chapter 5, yeah. I got happy real quick because I was about to forget and I remember, but I got on chapter 5 in Mark, and then I read it. Matter of fact, my Bible right here. So I read chapter 5, and then the Bible had me to go back a little bit. Hold on, let me make sure I was in Mark and not Matthew's, or Matthew with an S. I mean with no S at the end. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I was on Matthew. I read, I was all over, y'all. The Spirit had me going back and forth, in and out. I was in Matthew, Mark, and Luke this morning. So when I was in Matthew, I was reading chapter 5, and it was saying, I read chapter 5, verses 1 through 11. And I'm not going to really get into much into the scriptures. I'm going to get into a little bit probably, but not too much, y'all. So just remember, go to Matthew chapter 5 and read 1 through 11. It's so good. It's telling you all the people who God blesses. Like, for an example, I'm going to start at verse 3. It says, God blesses those who are poor and realize their need for him. For the kingdom of heaven is theirs. God blesses those who mourns, for they will be comforted. God blesses those who are humble, for they will inherit the whole earth. You hear what I'm saying? One more. Verse 6. God blesses those who are hunger and thirst for justice, for they will be satisfied. One more. God blesses those who are merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Okay. And so after I was reading chapter 5, then he took me back to chapter 4. So reading in Matthew chapter 4, you're gonna read about the temptation of Jesus. So when Jesus, in here it says Jesus was fasting for 40 days and 40 nights, and then Satan came to him. But just through that, it spoke to me, y'all. It spoke to my spirit. And I understood what God was telling me when he spoke to me and what he was showing me in his word. So as y'all know, I've been sharing a lot of my journey because of just how real and in-depth this life journey has been. Y'all know all my parents are passed away. So I really look up to God. I really look up to Jesus as my parents, as my role model. I don't really have any personal up close role models. I have siblings. My mama has 6 kids. I'm the 5th child out of 6. And with all due respect, I don't really look up to any person in this world as my role model. My grandmother was my role model. She passed away. So I have the things in me that she taught me. And the same thing, my mom. The things that they taught me are the things that's in me. And I really looked up to my ex-husband as a very important person. And when I experienced all that I had experienced, y'all, if you're new to my channel, all the tea is on there because, like I said, it's real stuff. And nothing is to bash him. I pray for him every day because I still think about him every day. with all due respect, I think about his friends and his family, and I just pray for everybody. Anytime anybody comes into my mind, because I truly give God all the areas of my heart so that God can heal me. Jesus already walked this earth and died for all of that to be a thing for us. So anybody who is living in pain and sorrow, we don't have to live like that, because Jesus already paid for us to live happily ever after. Okay. So with that being said, yeah, I'm gonna be fasting for another 20 days or another 21 days maybe. And I'm so happy. I just got done working out, if I didn't tell y'all that already, but I'm so happy and excited to just go in my spirit and just to live within myself. I can't even stress it enough. The world ain't enough for me. The devil can't promise me anything, because God already promised me everything. And one way that I can truly commit to show my faith to God is with the loyalty in the actions of my body and myself. So with that being said, if I be hard on myself, like I need to drink more water, yes, I need to drink more water. Because dang, it was just the words right there. But yeah, I need to drink more water, because God, he gifted me this body for me to take care of it, and I need to feed and nurture and give my body the nutrition that it needs. And that's a very big thing for me, y'all, because even during my fast, even though I'm doing like water only, I still be drinking like a half a bottle of water. Like, God, I don't even be thirsty like that. Like, I'm just trying to I'm just trying to wake up every day and live life. I don't even be trying to do too much. You know, I be spending all day trying to pray, trying to read my Bible, and you know, just smile and laugh and just enjoy the day. You ain't even trying to, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, other than that, I don't know. I feel like I'm about to be doing something different. Here it is. I'm going to be doing something different. And I feel like that because as I was laying down in my bed, I'm like, oh, I got this deep yearning in myself to do more. But it's like, God, why can't I just rest? Like, I don't know if the devil was trying to get in my mind a little bit. Like, you don't deserve the rest or whatever. And God's telling me rest in him. It'd be like a little contradiction going on where God's telling me to do something in my spirit. It's like the devil trying to get my body to do the opposite. And so I didn't write today. I just read. And matter of fact, I went to Dollar Tree, y'all. Got some stuff. And I got like 6 new books from Dollar Tree. I love to read, by the way. This is my bookshelf in my living room. But however, I don't get a chance to read all my books like the way I want to. Is because I be holding myself back. So with me continuing my fast. Oh, also I didn't tell you, but excuse me. Y'all try to do it in the microphone so I can hear it. But also didn't tell you, we also was coming out away from the human interaction with people in the world. So as I was doing my fast, I don't want to hear no people. I don't want to hear no voices. I don't want to hear nothing that nobody got to say. I just want to hear God. I just want to hear Jesus. I just want to get familiar with his voice, his face. And, you know, so like I was saying, even going into my divorce. Oh, listen, y'all, continue to stay there and listen. Continue to listen, because I'm like, dang, I got so much to say. But also, like I was saying, where's my laptop? Hold on, y'all. Let me get on there. Okay, y'all had to get my laptop real quick. And unfortunately, my phone is gonna run out of storage space or whatever. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into it real quick before I do. So, as you know, I've been getting through my divorce, and it's like almost as if getting through my divorce was like tougher than my mom passing away. And I really think it was because of the fact that I really wanted my husband to be there for me. I just really wanted him to be the one for me. And I just couldn't. I really didn't want to. I didn't want him to not be the one. Like, I didn't want to have to bear marrying somebody who wasn't the one for me. However, again, like I said before, I think there were signs for me not to get married, and I just probably wanted to get married to him anyway, real bad. But with all due respect, I have been praying with God, getting with God, working with him personally to heal my heart, heal my mind, heal my actions, my behaviors, my mentality, and everything that came with getting a divorce. Like, if you've been watching me, then you know I got really selfish, and just like some more stuff. I gotta go in more detail a little bit later because I don't want to run out of space. But so today, after I made the decision to continue to go and on with my fast, excuse me, I ran across this video from this guy. I'm gonna try to hurry and find it real quick, so that I can tell y'all real quick. But I'm gonna for sure post a picture of the prayer on the screen right here. And okay, so the video is called "Breaking Ungodly Soul Ties," and I heard a video, I think yesterday or the day before, and it was like, do you constantly think about this person every day and all day, and do you do this and you do that? Oh, well then that's your confirmation that you have an ungodly soul tie with this person. I'm like, dang. Like, oh my God. But I already knew it. Like I said, I've been working with God for a long time. Like, I'm being divorced since February, or like I filed my divorce. I left in February, filed my divorce in March, and now we are in November. And so basically at the end of the day, I know it's unhealthy going on right here. And we used to be so happy because we were so untoxic to the point where we became the most toxic people, like separately and together. And it really didn't make no sense to me. So it's a lot of stuff when I break it down that I pray over in regards to myself, my life, my heart, the purity of myself in general, because I feel like I'm a good person, and I turned into like a bad person at the time. And God knows that wasn't the intention of my heart. I was just moving in the direction of life, and I was doing the best that I could under all the influences. I was on drugs. My husband was on drugs. And I think us as young people don't really take drugs that serious. We think it could be so natural, normal, and recreational. And this is why now, like I said, I'm coming out of the world. I don't want to go with the flow of the world. I don't post videos to follow the trends of the world. I don't hang out with people of the world because I don't have the same mentality as the people in the stuff that they're doing. And it never made sense to me ever since I was a little kid. So now that I'm older enough to know that ain't what I can do. So anyway, this video is called Breaking Ungodly Soul Ties, the Freedom Edition. And it is by Pastor Ken Claytor. Pastor Ken Claytor. And I'll try to post the link to it or whatever. But today, I was just spending time with myself and Jesus and God. And I came across this video. It's like 40-some minutes long, and I just listened to it as I was like unloading my bags from like doing my errands. And this prayer came by, and I'm gonna put the prayer on the screen. And I just feel like, yes, thank you, Jesus, for delivering me from the bondage of my unhealthy marriage, of my ex-marriage, of the soul ties between me and my ex-husband. And I release, and I'm so thankful. And not only is God breaking these chains off of me, but he is shattering these chains off of me to the point where the devil has no place in any area of my life. So I'm coming out of agreement with anything that I've once agreed to in regards to anything. So when it comes to pornography, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I used to love to watch some little porn real quick. I don't know, like, my mama had 6 kids, my daddy had 5. Y'all, my whole family freaked out, okay? Everybody got kids except for me. But, you know, I just want my person. I just want my husband. I just want to have sex with my husband. And, it's unhealthy for my mind for me to watch porn and masturbate, even though the world says it's okay, even though I've said it's okay, even though my ex-husband said it was okay, y'all. While I was married and my ex-husband, when he wouldn't give me no sex, I just watched porn and masturbate right there next to him, and he just do whatever he doing, scroll on his phone, be on Instagram, probably text the other girls while I'm right there masturbating. And, you know, I'm just trying to get my rocks off real quick. I ain't got time to focus on you, worry about what you're doing when I'm trying to get my, you know what I'm saying, in real quick. But, you know, again, I got to come out of agreement with all of those things. Like, I share the reality of everything, because it's not about trying to look perfect and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's about real. Do you want to go to heaven or do you want to go to hell? Like, every day I'm preparing to be with God. And it'd be so natural. Like, when I die, I'm gonna be happy. No matter how you only gonna die one time. I'm gonna be in the experience like, this how we doing it? Like, what, you know? But in a way that I just trust God with my whole life. So, manager getting on my nerves at the job. Okay, this what they doing, God? Like, okay, what we doing with this information here? Because I know you're doing something with it. Come on now. You got some tricks up your sleeve. Like, that's how I'm being with my Heavenly Father, okay? So anyway, with that being said, that's really the update of where I'm at with it mentally, emotionally within my fast. And like I said, emotionally, I'm happy. I'm so honored to be alive. I'm so honored to have the experiences that I had. Y'all love my ex-husband. I don't care. Like, I'm honored to be his ex-wife. And my best friend asked me, would I ever go back to him if he ever was a changed man? He came to me like, Quay, you know what? You was right and I was wrong. Well, thank you very much for, you know, your words and your expression and your communications. But honestly, I don't want nothing that was harming my mind, my body, my heart, my soul, and my spirit ever again in my life. So although I was really hurt that I had to leave him and that he wasn't the one for me, I'm happy that I left, because that was the best thing I could do for myself. I left 3 months after my mama died. I had to go. And I got a new man, and my new man literally just shows up like the guys in my, like the guy in my dream, in my vision, in my heart, in my mind, you know, does the little things that, like, if I'm feeling discouraged, he encourages me. My ex-husband did not do that. He was mean to me. He was mean to me, and I was nice to him. I don't want nobody who being mean to me. Like, and a matter of fact, I think I was mean to my new boyfriend because that's what I knew. I'm being nice to people. They're being mean to me. They're being manipulative to me. I don't know what my new boyfriend was talking about. A guy had to show me what he's talking about. But I would never leave my new boyfriend for nobody. I don't even like, look, let me tell you real quick. I'm not attracted to people. I don't like people. I love everybody, but ain't nobody in this world good enough for me. God is the best man, the best thing I can ever have in my life. And because my boyfriend loves God, and he allows God to enter his mind, his heart, and his soul, God treats me the way I want to be treated through my boyfriend. And my boyfriend's going to marry me. I'm just telling y'all all the things because it's true. Like, you know. Yeah, so like that's where I'm at with it. I'm not trying to make nothing happen. Life is already happening. And all my parents passed away. My boyfriend's parents passed away, and it's such a great connection that we have. It's not a what you call that thing when y'all only together because y'all both suffering depression. It's not like that. It's not like a abundant. You know that word I'm trying to say. It's just not on my tongue right now. But we're really good people living in God, and that's what I want. That's what I thought my husband was, but my boyfriend is my husband, and that's good. So God is helping to heal me in every area of my mind, my heart, my body, and I'm also doing the work with him. So I'm allowing him to use me as well. This platform, he using me, y'all. I'm excited. Like, I love my life. I don't want to commit suicide. I love my life. I love myself. I love everything that God blessed me with. And with that being said, I'm happy and honored to do this fast for the next 20 more days. If you want to jump in on this fast with me, come on in on this fast with me. Become a member on my mobile app at artsofmentalclarity.net. And I think for this next half, I will probably be posting more consistently. And I may not be on YouTube that much, so that I can continue to stay within the spirit more. And just, again, keep trying every day to just make stuff happen with God. So, okay, that's it, y'all. Y'all in my rocket ship. We finna blast off. We on the way to heaven. That's where we going. It ain't nothing in this world. Stop playing with it. Get out. Stop. Look, take them shades off or put them shades on and understand that God is all who we need in this world. Periana. Okay? Love you. Talk to you later. You know what to do, so do that. Bye.